Poseidon, the lord of the seas, is among the most revered Olympian gods in Greek mythology. Known as Neptune in Roman mythology, Poseidon's dominion was determined after the Titanomachy, the great war between the Olympian gods and the Titans. Following their victory, the three major Olympian brothers divided the world by lot. Zeus took the sky, Hades the underworld, and Poseidon the seas, a domain previously ruled by ancient deities like Nereus and Oceanus. Despite his place on the Olympian Council, Poseidon preferred the solitude of his magnificent underwater palace. His trident, an emblem of his power, was always in hand. Forged by the Cyclopes during the Titanomachy, this weapon allowed him to create earthquakes, summon storms, and produce springs and fountains. The god often traveled across the seas in a grand chariot drawn by fantastical creatures, followed by a majestic procession of marine deities and sea creatures. Poseidon's influence extended far beyond the waters. As the god of earthquakes, his wrath could make the earth tremble, threatening cities even far from the sea. Severe droughts and the drying up of springs were often interpreted as signs of his displeasure. A temperamental deity, Poseidon inspired both fear and reverence. Sailors and fishermen offered sacrifices to gain his favor and ensure safe passage, but even devotion could not guarantee his mercy. In moments of fury, Poseidon spared no one, and his storms could swallow ships and sailors alike. Recognizing his brother's volatile nature, Zeus deemed that Poseidon needed a wife to temper his mood. Poseidon pursued Amphitrite, a sea nymph, to become his queen. Winning her hand was no easy feat, but with the help of Delphinus, a loyal dolphin, Amphitrite was persuaded to accept Poseidon's proposal. Together, they had a son, Triton, who became Poseidon's heir. However, like Zeus, Poseidon had numerous extramarital affairs. Unlike Hera, Amphitrite was less vengeful, which spared many of Poseidon's lovers and illegitimate children. Among his notable offspring were Pegasus and Chrysaor, born from his union with Medusa. He also fathered the famous Cyclops Polyphemus, whose blinding by Odysseus ignited Poseidon's relentless pursuit of the hero during his journey home from the Trojan War. Poseidon's rivalry with Athena is one of the most famous myths in Greek lore. The two clashed over who would become the patron deity of Attica. In a contest, Poseidon offered the gift of a saltwater spring, while Athena presented the olive tree. The gods judged Athena's gift more beneficial, and the city was named Athens in her honor. In a darker tale, Poseidon's union with Medusa occurred within Athena's sacred temple, defiling its sanctity. As punishment, Athena transformed Medusa from a beautiful maiden into the monstrous Gorgon we know today. Poseidon also played a significant role in the Trojan War and the events preceding it. He and Apollo once rebelled against Zeus, but failed, leading to their punishment. They were tasked with building the great walls of Troy. When King Laomedon of Troy refused to compensate them for their labor, Poseidon harbored a grudge against the Trojans, siding with the Greeks during the war. Poseidon's legacy extended to cultural celebrations like the Isthmian Games, held in Corinth in his honor. The city also featured a colossal bronze statue dedicated to him, reflecting his enduring significance in Greek culture. Though no longer actively worshipped, Poseidon remains one of the most iconic figures in Greek mythology, symbolizing the unpredictable and awe-inspiring power of the sea. As always, I've been your host, Myths and Legends. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share. Also, hit the follow button for more mystical stories.